I actually thought this was going to be Payday. At first, all I heard was the words Crime, 505 Games, and Damion Poitier. Like, I was absolutely confident that this was going to be Payday 3. Well, it's not, but it looks like it's going to be extremely similar in terms of gameplay. After this short trailer, there's actually 6 minutes of gameplay, mostly stealth and also some loud gameplay, and it looks really mostly just like Payday 2 stealth, and the loud gameplay is a little bit slower paced, but still you can trace it. They have some really similar elements, and the roster of the characters here is insane. Like Vanilla Ice, Damion Poitier, Danny Clover, and Chuck Norris. Like, seriously, it's a little bit concerning if they are just trying to launch a game with the characters and the gameplay itself is not going to be good. The game is right now on sale for pre-order, 40% off, so it's 40 bucks normally, and it's only like 22 right now. I already bought it, so it's launching late March. I think it was 28th. You can see it on screen. But here we have some short gameplay. It's going to be set in the 90s, and it's 4-player co-op, just like Payday. We can see some stealth gameplay here, and when it transitions to loud gameplay, we can see down counters, like 4 downs, right by the HUD, next to the health bar. We can see some of the elements are a little bit different, but Payday 3 is gonna have some competition. Obviously, we can see there's no pagers when killing guards right here. But between this and Payday 3, and the makers of GTFO are going back to making a heist game whenever that is going to launch, there's going to be some serious competition in this area. Like previously, we have had heist-like games, obviously on Roblox and on mobile, but on PC and consoles, the competition has been really light, and it's been mostly Payday 2 and GTA 5 heists. I haven't personally played GTA 5 that much, so I can't really comment on those heists, but this is looking to be a lot more of Payday. Like, we have a heist, we have objectives, 4-player co-op. Here we can see some rappel down. This area looks just like a Big Bang with the huge open glass window there, and we are going to vaults. We have trails, cooperation, stealth gameplay. Obviously, it's going out pretty soon, late March, and we still haven't had the first gameplay or even a trailer for Payday 3, so who knows when Payday 3 is coming out, but I don't think it's gonna be before this game. Like, we have 3 months, a little bit over 3 months when this game launches, and at the best I think Payday 3 will launch on the 10th anniversary of Payday 2, so August 23, but I am not confident about that before we see some gameplay, and obviously, because we haven't seen anything, it's always a possibility that the game will be delayed to 24, or who knows. But hopefully soon we will be able to see some marketing for Payday 3, so we don't have to just be in misinformation or in the dark because nothing is happening. But in the meantime, if nothing happens with Payday 3, at least we will have this Crime Boss Rockay City. When I first heard that name during the Game Awards, I was thinking, what in the mobile game crap is this? But the trailer actually convinced me, and I'm still not quite sure. It looks a little bit janky here and there. Now we can see the HUD actually changed a little bit when the loud gameplay started after planting that C4. Like right next to the names, you can see those little bars, like 5, 3, and 4. And I do actually believe those are down counters, because later on the gameplay the characters have less of those, so it's entirely possible those are down counters. We see some basic enemies here, shotguns, and soon there's actually a shield and a bulldozer. It's not named the bulldozer. I think I heard a character say happy down or something, so maybe those characters are called happy or something like that, or maybe it was the accent and I couldn't hear correctly, but shields are still shields. No word on any other special characters, but we have loot here. A light loot you can steal like that, grenades, assault weapons. This feels, the combat here looks a little bit slower compared to Payday. Maybe it's closer to something like Payday the Heist, where enemies are lesser but more effective about taking you down, so who knows. You can actually start the lift here, move that loot, and it's not just bags, so a little bit different than Payday. I mean, obviously in Payday 2 we have forklifts, cars and whatnot, but I don't think we have anything like this. A little bit different. You can see some loot bags being thrown there as well, so it's obvious there's a heavy inspiration from Payday 2 and Payday 3 here. Obviously, well, from Payday 3, but Payday franchise as well. We can see some loot being carried in the back, signaling pilots, waiting for the pilot to return. Some flashbacks to waiting while to return in Payday 2. But yeah, from this short gameplay, it looks pretty good. I can't exactly be sure how it plays out. I'll have to play it myself. Hopefully there's a limited beta or something before the launch, but if not, it's 3-4 months away, so that's not too bad. We can see some bulldozer being shot there, whatever the character is going to be. Doesn't seem too strong, but it's looks more like a juggernaut from the old Modern Warfare games. I think in Modern Warfare 3 at least there was a juggernaut like that, so it looks more like that, a little bit more realistic than the bulldozers on EOD suits, so perhaps that is actually what they are going for here. But maybe there's tasers, maybe there's something similar to cloakers, but right now I'm actually really excited. If you haven't noticed, I haven't really made any videos. I've been burnt out from Payday and I haven't really played it, so this looks like a breath of fresh air. New studio making a similar game, so obviously Payday 3, Crime Boss, and whatever the makers of GTFO are making next. This is going to be an insane year.